That I put on my earlier lives, addressed, this is October 26, it's very recent. Michael Fuller, Police Commissioner of New South Wales, open letter concerning the police enforcement of ongoing COVID-19 restrictions. Down here he bags the PCR test, and over here at the back, this is the key point. Many members of the force are fed up with the approach to enforce oppressive rules placed upon the population in the name of COVID-19 and the looming mandatory vaccinations. We feel a real calling to do our part to stop this oppression, so we are writing to you to raise the following issues. Police force employees have choice as to whether or not to receive vaccines. The police believe that all members of the community also have choice around receiving vaccines. Police do not participate in any way in the forcing of vaccines upon the population, and that the Police Association start preparing to defend police employees who choose to not be vaccinated. Raise the alarm, noisy tram. Raise the alarm that there's a global dictatorship. This is from the police guys. This is not fake news, this is not conspiracy theories. 70 coppers in New South Wales, a global dictatorship occurring, and the police force being used and abused as a tool to push these global and corporate agendas upon the population, and to warn the police force not to simply acquiesce to these requests, rules and laws, and to act in the best interest of its population, not tyranny of government. Okay, so that's just a snapshot. So, we're recruiting whistleblowers from the police force. We want them to be aware. We're reporting the crimes of the Rainmaking Control Act. The archives have been stolen. Every document's been removed. According to FOI, they've got nothing. And the third crime was the cover-up of the flu stats that I've been on about for 4 or 5 months. And I've got the document here, which has come from the Australian government. Hang on. This is the Australian government's direct quote. Every fortnight they have the Australian Influenza Surveillance Report. This was number 8. They're probably up to, back in July, every fortnight, they're probably up to number 13. And this is Greg Hunt's mob. Federal Health Minister, Department of Health acknowledges all the providers. But he says, key message, important to note, this is a direct quote, due to COVID, data reported from the various influenza surveillance systems may not represent an accurate reflection of influenza activity, which I might tell you has the same symptoms as COVID. So they've agreed that they've got no surveillance going, and you have a look at the flu cases testing positive. Have a look at this graph. Percentage tests for influenza plunged to near 0 in March. 0. Hospitalisation, I can show you the same, okay? So we've done all this before.